Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome once again. Happy June. Welcome to the month of June. Happy Gemini season. Happy birthday to all my fellows Geminis out there. It's our birthday month. Happy full moon in Sagittarius. And welcome. Welcome once again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and subscribing. My name is Ellingson Ventura, and I come on here once, twice, and maybe 3 times a month, depending on the energetics and what I am feeling within the collective, to providing energetic update in regards to our ascension, to our evolution, and the awakening that we are experiencing at this moment in Mother Gaia. Some of you already know what might be transpiring within you, and some of you might have come into this awareness suddenly, and maybe you don't know what's happening within you and around you. So I come here with open heart and open receptivity to provide a glimpse of what humanity is going through from the point of view of astrology, numerology, and the connection that I have with my highest divine essence and spirit, and provide you messages that can be beneficial for you to continue to navigate this journey of life, and this powerful journey that we are going through right now in humanity. So I did not come in the month of May. May was a very, very, very intense month for me. I tried to come in and providing energetic updates of what I was feeling and what I was tuning in, but it was so intense. And spirit, actually, I did not get the clear guidance to come in and provide an update. I actually went on hermit mode in the month of May. I internalized myself and internalized my energy, and I went deep within. This was during the period of the eclipses. We survived the eclipses, and wow, what a powerful eclipse season, people. It was intense. I am 100% sure that some of you that are tuning in into these energies are feeling the intensity of the energies right now. And also, let me point out that when I mention this energy, I'm not talking necessarily to how these energies, the archetype of these energies, are portrayed in the intensity that they give. No, because each and every one of us are experiencing this energy um, very different ways at a different level. So when I say intensity, for some of you might be blissful, but intense blissful, a level of bliss that is intense, and that it's due to the energetics that are going on. These energies only work within us when we tune in, and when we, out of our own free will, choose to work with them. These are tools that are provided to us, and we have to utilize our free will to work with these gifts of the cosmos in regards to these energies. So I just wanted to point that out there, that when I say intense, eclipse season was intense. It might be intense in a negative way, if you will, to some, but it might have been intense in a positive way for some as well. In my example, it was intense in all levels, emotionally, physically, mentally, anything you can think of. I feel now as a survival. I feel like I am a warrior, ready to continue to go on continuous battles, because it was extremely intense for me. My process was more internal. I went deep within, and I went into hermit mode. Again, I try my best to come in the month of May to provide an update so that I can share what I was feeling personally and what I was feeling in regards to the collective energies as a whole. But I just, I just couldn't. I just couldn't come in, and I am trusting. I am trusting that whatever transpired, that whatever happened, it was exactly what needed to happen. So if no update was due for the month of May, no, I am trusting that that was exactly what was needed. And very, very, very powerful month, guys. So we are now in the month of June, when the energies are a little bit more softer, a little bit more calmer. um, the month of June is ruled by Gemini. The sun is in the constellation of Gemini. Gemini is known to be a social butterfly, and the archetype of the mind. No, it's basically logic, the logic mind, the human mind. And during this time our minds basically fully activate to where we need constant stimulation. That's Gemini. Gemini has to be constantly stimulated, and in especially in terms of learning. Gemini, I mean, I can attest that for myself. I before the month started, or as soon as the sun entered the constellation of Gemini, I have been in these quest for knowledge, for deeper knowledge, for deeper knowledge. And it's a sensation. It's a sensation that you feel, and you just feed it, and that's how you satisfy those desires that arise from within you. So that is the energy that we are working with at this now. Not to mention the other movements that the planets are making in the solar system that are also assisting us with navigating this time and these powerful energetics that we are experiencing in the planet at this moment. Um, Very, 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 very beautiful. Like I mentioned, the month of June is it's calm in general, and it will continue to be a calm month because of the movements that are going on in the solar system in terms of our celestial bodies of the planets, if you will. We start the month with a full moon right across the sky from the constellation of Gemini, that is in the constellation of Sagittarius. This full moon is illuminating within our mind. One needs clarity. So if you have been in your quest for clarity in regards to something in specific, rest assured that we are within this energy right now. So our divine goddess, the moon goddess, is actually illuminating its its light back into the constellation of Gemini. That it's not the sun right there in the constellation of Gemini is activating the mind and blasting this beam of light to our Mother Moon, and then Mother Moon is reflecting the messages back to us with its light. This full moon happens on the 3rd or 4th of June, depending on where you are in the planet. I am in the east coast of the United States right now, so we just had the powerful full moon yesterday. This energy will continue to be strong. No, give it a week. Give it a week before and a week after, and you continue to have this energy of the full moon. It starts to dissipate as we approach the new moon, but it's still. So this full moon is bringing clarity. Rest assured that you are receiving the messages of your questions, the messages of whatever you are inquiring about, whatever was not clear in your mind, whatever it is that you are working on. You apply this to however resonates with you. If it does, rest assured that you are receiving that clarity right now with this powerful full moon that we are in the midst of the energy. So that's how we start the month. And then on the 19th, 20th of the month, then we have the new moon in Gemini. So as you have noticed, I believe it started last month, where we are having a full moon in the sign in this opposite sign that the sun is in, and then a full moon where the sun is in. So basically the lunar cycle has reversed. That happened during the eclipse season, and that's what we are going to experience now until July next year, if I'm not mistaken, that we are going to have a full moon before a new moon. So take advantage of this reversal, because this reversal is very significant and it has a lot of archetypal meaning behind it. So I highly recommend for you to dig a little deeper on the meaning of these archetypal energies, on how the moon cycles are shifted due to eclipse season. And due to eclipse season, and also the fact that we had 2 new moons in the constellation of Aries about 2 months ago. So again, beginning with a powerful full moon in Sagittarius, and ending the month with a new moon in the constellation of Gemini, where the sun is currently in. So very, very powerful time for us to work with our divine mind, our logic mind, the brain, the mind. What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Are you paying attention to the things that you're thinking? Are you noticing the things that you're thinking? Are your thoughts hindering you from achieving whatever it is that you want to accomplish? So this is a time where we can tune in deeply into our divine mind and work with the mind, instead of allowing the mind to just run amok and run scot-free. And when I say that, I'm not necessarily saying controlling the mind, because the point is not to control the mind. The point is to align the mind to your divine heart, to your divine self. And this is when you bring balance between the polarities of Gemini and Sagittarius. Sagittarius is not representing the mind, but it's representing a higher octave of the divine mind, which is the opposite of the polar axis of Gemini and Sagittarius. So very good time for you to work on that. Tune into your mind. Tune into these thoughts that you are feeling. Tune into these messages that are coming through. Tune into your thinking. Are you thinking from a positive place? Are they coming from a place of passion? Are they coming from a place of love? Are you self-sabotaging yourself with negative patterns and negative thinking? So this is a very powerful time for you to ask yourself these questions and work within this energy to bring balance into your divine mind, and to allow your heart to be the leading compass, to be the leading guide of the mind, which is the way it's supposed to be. It's not the mind leading through your journey of life. It is the heart. And the heart is always leading, but very important is to be in awareness of that, to allow the heart to be your compass, and to tune in to your divine mind, or your divine mind tune into your divine heart. That is the energy that we are working with on this month of Gemini, the twin. Gemini is a very representation of light and dark, of the shadow and the divine. It is a dual sign, very flexible. So practice your level of flexibility, your practicality. How flexible are you with yourself, with your choices? We are being presented with choices during this time, and allow your heart to be the one to dictate the right choice, to dictate what is it that is for your highest and greatest good during this time. In terms of astrology, I can go on, but my point is not to provide you a full reading of what I'm interpreting within this energy. The point is give you some tips so that you can go on and do your own research and apply whatever resonates with you and whatnot. And shifting now from a astrological point of view to a numerology point of view, the month of June this year is a 13th universal month. 13th universal month is due because we are in 2023, and this is a 6 month, the 6th month of the year. So when you add 7, which is the year, to 6, you come to 13th. 13th is a very feminine number. Now, Gemini is a masculine energy. It is ruled by Mercury, and it is a air sign. Normally, it's an archetypal that we understand it to be a very masculine energy, very yang energy. However, the universal month falls into a 13th universal month. And 13 in numerology is a number associated with the divine feminine. It's a very, very feminine number. It's the number of the divine mother. It brings a sense of compassion, of nurturing, of caring, of unconditional love, and love overall, to carries that in its vibration. So the fact that Gemini is a masculine sign, and this year, this season is falling into a 13th universal month, it's an implication, or it's an understanding or a clear message that we are working into balancing the divine masculine with the divine feminine within us. Remember that Gemini is a duality sign, masculine, feminine, light and divine, light and shadow, light and dark. The duality aspect that we experience in this universe that we are living, it's very representative by Gemini. So right now we are working within these two energies, the energy of the divine mother inviting us to bring balance within ourselves, to bring this energy of Shiva and Shakti, this energy of yin and yang within us, to bring it into balance so that we might continue to go forward in our ascension journey, in our journey of evolution. Shall this be what you have decided to embark on in this lifetime? And I say that because remember that the journey of awakening and the journey of ascension is not for everybody. It is a choice that we make at our soul level, and then we experience it in this reality. So work within that energy. The divine feminine is assisting the divine masculine, and vice versa, to bring balance within us and to bring balance into the planet. These energies are working at a collective level as well. Also, the planet Venus and Mars are in the constellation of Leo. Leo is also a masculine sign, and the mother, Venus, feminine, and Mars, which is also masculine, united together in the constellation of Leo, is another invitation that we are invited, that we are being gifted the blessings of bringing unity into our yin and yang energies, into our masculine and feminine energies within us, within everything around us, and within our sacred heart and sacred mind, which is also a representation of heart, feminine energy, compassion, love, kindness, mind, action, activity, very yang, very feminine. Let's do this, let's work on this. So bringing union into these channels within us, it is very powerful at this now. So I highly encourage you and invite you to work within these energies within you, and how you can utilize it for your advantage to assist in your journey of evolution and in your journey of ascension that you might be experiencing at this now. I am hoping to be around here more often, bringing more updates. I have been very, very focused on my studies. I continue to deepen my studies of the esoterics and the different modalities of the occult and the unknowns, the things out there that are not very talked about, if you will. and very, very immersed in that. I am preparing myself to bring forth a few projects that I am working on, but in order for me to fully bring them into fruition, I have to continue to deepen my knowledge, and that's what I am doing right now. I am not 100% fully active as I used to, but within a few months I will be returning to doing some light language and to bring you guys the gifts that I am receiving within my own life, that I'm receiving within myself, and sharing with humanity via this channel, because I am already doing so in other ways, but via these channels for you that follow this channel. I highly ask you that if you like, share, and subscribe, it will help the algorithm of the channel. It might assist this message to reach to other individuals that might be going through this journey of evolution and ascension. Remember that awakening is a very, very intense process, and sometimes when people don't have the appropriate guidance, things cannot go so well. I mean, we are always in divine timing, we are always in divine alignment, but we also have free will. We also choose how to experience this reality. And it's very important to remember that. So I am going to leave you guys. I am hoping to come back in the month of July with another update. I am going to continue to tune into my highest self, tune into the realm of spirit, and tune into the energies in the collective to bring you guys these messages that might benefit you in your journey. So thank you so much once again for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your love. And I leave you now with all my love. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.